mlakado altitude longitude substitute awudanki beauty bafethu mlakado awuthiabeni ubvachawelo soweto fananani YouTube page channel yashu if fananani DJ fandaga bafethu pusha first episode and then Rofara Makelani 3 houses from my house. He goes by the name of 1234. Those introducer my guy, you can introduce yourself so the audience can know who I'm talking with.
Mina ni Java, vito mina Njabulani, ro yimbelela ni mfana kama.
Awe, it's good to know you, Brahma. Doesn't mean that because we are podcasting, I can't ask you who you are. I need to do because the audience they don't know who you are. Yeah, so why would you be mfana kama, bra?
Obviously, kuna outlier in inspire ka music, bari mpura. Obviously, sweswi ya ha ri kona RIP mpura na.
Yeah.
In inspire outlier. So ni sungula ku landzelela beating ya music nada ni pusha. Even though ni nga ri na ti-fan ta mara va kona lava yingiselaka and thanks ka vona lava support-aka. Ni ta tshamela ku pusha ni ta ze ni fikelela.
I do get you, Mfana, because now I know Cairo. I know they used to be friends, or I can let me say they are friends with Jobe London and Killer Cow. So I know Killer Cow has worked with Mpura. One. So if I can set up a meeting between you and Killer or Jobe, what can you say to Jobe Cow regarding the statement that you are a fan of Mpura Mpura? What can you say to those guys? Let's say Jobe and Killer here, they also lost their friends. What can you say to them?
So far I can say ku ri Aris Majita ni tsakela music wa n'wina a ni munhu wa mona vhele mina ni yingisela music yin'wana na yin'wana no zwi kha wu ba na ta wu ti ta obviously ti ba ngopfu ni nga ti byela ku ri ana mi support Majita phushani na mina one day ni nga tsakela ku ri ni fana na n'wina ni phusha ni tiveka hi ba ti-future la so
Aware so mfana kama wa vona so far ule expandeni ka yini loko i kha i vulavula so
obviously a ku na EP rin'wana obviously na ta ri drop a endleki ni ndla 2 journey
yes
ni ndla piano ni ndla rap.
It's nice to hear, it's inspiring. So you can tell me, why are you doing rap?
Obviously ka rap ku na vanhu lava obvious va rhandzaka rap mina ni munhu wa ku ri ni support music hinkwayo twisisa tanihiloko ni vurile and rap na yona obviously rap i swilo swa message fanekele u veka message. Piano obviously it's all about booze, stock, money and what. So
But in piano we have songs like Mama Tula, wabona. It's not all about booze, because Mama Tula is a message, wabona.
Yeah, a message.
Don't worry, we working, bro. They gonna call me back. So how were you inspired from Genaka music? Hello?
Ka music obvious ku na tauti leti
Yeah, ndiko busy, ndiko record a podcast. I'm gonna change after an hour. Sure.
ni vona wa ri kholini laha ka music obvious.
I will cut it.
The podcast is live streaming. We are live, bro.
No ka music. That's why ni music ano ku byela hi message. Ku na vona na thula bo ngixolele.
Yeah,
I know the message. Yeah, mara no most these days obvious vibe. Iteliva ka ti track leta ku vulavula hi matswala.
Yeah. Okay. So going back to hip hop, who's inspiring you that side? Tell me one person this side and one person abroad.
Akara handle ni obvious RIP to Juice WRLD. Yona le ni freestyle ku kara astate.
Yeah.
Ka hi obvious munhu no freestyle ku na liya va nge Mthimbani. Hi Batsonga rap.
I don't know about it. I need to Google Mthimbani.
Yeah, Venda rap obvious. Wasati Ramsey.
Ramsey I do know because Arna that song they used to call Odanan. You know that one. He featured another daughter. Oh, you are jacket generally Odanan. Yeah, Ramsey I do know. Ramsey. Yeah. So going back, My piano, obviously, you said Mpura is inspiring you. RIP to Mpura. Now because your push, your piano, it's a movement, it's going far. Who's doing it the most for you at this moment in the piano game when you are looking?
Mina ni ngi lakta alimeke obvious mina a ni tala hi limeke wanku
Yeah.
wa n'wi vona lima crazy ane
Yeah, I seem like a Mac.
a wu tiliyana ne
Yeah.
loko yi fika loko yi khoma mic yi na that thing a wu tiliyana
Yeah.
yeah loko no tikuma ni ri ka ti-level tana mina loko ni khoma mic
Yeah.
fanekele mic wu fila vhele ku ri ya endla yini wanku.
So when I'm looking at the piano game, at first we used to have Taliwong,
Yeah.
Young Pushing Jolo, Jolo
Nabo.
Zoglimas, and then he's still pushing even now. Then it came to who came after Taliwong? It was C3. Yeah, Bofestro,
After
Yebo.
Kutabu Youngstar,
Yeah, after C3 it came Youngstar, Wabona. His famous song was what Youngstar, man. There's that one I used to love. Olela, Olela, yeah, even Shaka Zulu. Then after Youngstar, that's when we are finding Limbe craze. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't follow that much. Yeah, but now there's Scott Mapuma, if I'm not wrong.
Mina to be honest, Scott Mapuma wa mara no mina anungilandzeleli because loko a tsala wa tsala yena mara a nga rhyme mina ni rhandza vanhu vo
I do get your point. So you know why I'm kidding. So since you are a piano artist and you can see the piano movement, I wanted to see what are you willing to take the challenge and how do you think you can sustain that thing? Because if you check with other genres or one an artist rock wire with piano they rock wire but it's like they've got a level of going up, then when they are up they wait for somebody to come up. Taliwonga is still there. Youngstana, they are still there. Barakar, they are waiting for somebody to come up because I'm hearing too much of Scott and Limek these days than Taliwonga and Youngster. How do you think you can sustain that thing when you are in the game?
Bad practice make things perfect.
Yeah.
So na mina I'm willing to ni practice nize nifika ka level ya bona ya ku ri ni fana na bona ni ku bona obviously point ya vona ku ri va fika le ni nga na vo Youngstar na vo mani vo Taliwonga
Yeah.
vanhu valava na mina obviously loko ni kha ni practice loko u kha u practice xilo a ni ka u xi nyika hi one so boha xi ta gcina se xi tolovela ka wena.
So my question was, when you are there, how are you planning to be different from maybe Taliwong or Man? Because you know I need you to be ka level here, as much as you are up. Wayibona, mara voice ya wena iba ikha itwakala as much. Says I'm saying no need to make it too much than Taliwong. So I'm trying to find out when you are there, how are you gonna be able to limit loka tlanga na wena u tlanga, wabona?
I ku ta na xitayili xa mina
Yani, I get
ni nga bi
your
xitayili xa
point.
vanhu lava ni ta na xa
So when we're looking at South Africa, South Africa is very young. To tell you the truth,
yeah.
South Africa we don't have West Coast, we don't have East Coast. South Africa we have Joburg. Then other provinces they are there. Mara Sotala is Kumala at Joburg. Yeah, so a person who is in Cape Town, it's either one or two or one. If I can ask you about somebody who is in Cape Town, do you know any poet at the moment who's poking that side?
Tiva obvious munhu loyi ni n'wi tivaka loyi a nge le Cape Town obvious i wa president loko na yini
Very fun. It's very. I do get you. So the music, I can say the game is in South Africa. So if there's anybody who's in South Africa, specifically Joburg, who wants to give you a chance to go and hit it, can you talk to that guy and tell them, you are out there. If you want the opportunity, they must give you the platform. Just talk to them.
mina obviously vanhu lava ni nga ta ringana na vona va xitwi xichangani
Relax. Vulavula Xichangani, Machar.
obvious vo limeke na vo Scott or Kabza ya ka byona ka level le henhla loko no tikuma ni be feature nyana ya yi one ntsena ni nga endla sure ku ri a ni n'wi disappoint ni tsala xi xo tiya xa Macy's.
Yeah, I get you. So, because what I'm looking, piano artists, they are pushing too much of independence. Do you know why the brothers they are going that route? Because back then we used to know if you want to be big, you must be in a record label. Why do you think these guys they are trying to push solo careers without labels?
Cause in music if you are sleeping they will hit you va ku pandlela loko ku ri u tlele ka music that's why majita ya swi vona ku ri a swantswa mina ni tindlela xi xa mina ni ti-manager swi swa tala
Yeah.
e.g xeve xi u manager hi mani hi gelo wa yena
That's good because
It's a
the bag is
family.
going back in the house. Yeah.
tana ku ri u ya phanda xinkwa xi nga fiki ka a kaya xi huma
Yeah.
xi ya dya yin'wanyana wena u
And then
kuma mpahla
it's
u
very good
kuma
because in
byala
that way, the baby girl needs to know if the guap is there or is not there. Because loko u humile endlwini ya ku phandeni, when you come back and you're with somebody, they're looking at the back or what.
yeah
Yeah, so ka se itse ya o kgutla o sena tjhelete. So I think you're doing a good thing in that road.
vele a xi xa grand
So with you, do you want to write solo wire without a label, or if there's a link that wanna assign you, do you think you can manage that thing, or work a label, or you wanna push as a solo wire?
I can start with a label because even then, who Limeke and who, they started with DJ Jaivan before
Yeah,
they
I
blow.
I don't know that
Yeah,
information. Eh?
basungule na Jaivan baba.
Oh,
Je
they
bo
make
youngster
yeah.
na bo manmani basungule na Jaivan. Yena lo nga ba hoxa le ya henhla ku ri hi va tiva hina hi nga ta va tiva loko ku nga ri Jaivan.
Oh, so Jaivani pulled out Polymac, then he put them there. That's why
Yeah,
I know as in Nagilemek.
yeah.
Oh, so if somebody gives you a deal, means yeah, you are willing to work with them and you can take that contract.
I can take it but it depends. Phela swi ya hi malembe a ni nge sayini deal ya ku ri forever. A swi laveki swoleswo.
Yeah, Marame, because now I started sound engineering at CDGC. I've got music marketing in my bag. I've got music business. If it happens, you get a contract. You must bring it to me. I'll do it for you. I won't charge you. I can read the thing for you, explain everything, and show you this and this. And I can also refer you to appoint attorneys to help you go further. What?
Yeah.
Because the one thing I don't want you to have the biggest hit tomorrow. Then the next thing utaban kombela pondo yang causa. Ikasi bereki.
Yona vele ispana ayihlangani enhleke se ni fika ka wena loko ni kombela 2 rand ni kha ni swi tiva ku ri tolo a mi cina hi track ya mina mi tsemelembe hi yona a yi laveki
Yeah, because do you know the OG pops RIP Mapaputs?
yeah
Yeah, because you see here just in Shawela, like Sawona Music Jam. Yeah, it was the first time where I got to meet Mapaputs there. I saw him live. Then he performed Easy in Jawawan. So I was just checking his interviews then there. So I see his passing and when he was at the peak is so much different. Have you noticed?
a ni se swi notice mara a ni ku a ni n'wi landzeleli ngopfu mara
Yeah,
no yena
because
na
at
n'wi
that
tiva.
time when he was still Mapapuzi, he was pushing his inja. But now lately he was pushing a label, Don't Tatazela and what and what. Or what?
Na yi tiva lezi mara nga ku va vuye va n'wi tekela so and stuff.
I know nothing about it. I know nothing about that. So in all, what I'm trying to say, Gora, I think you guys as new artists, you must study the old G's or one, so that you don't do the very same mistake they did or one. Because these people they're leaving a legacy for us as we are following. I was also inspired by Bariman Putuku Putuku Mawilis. Yeah, because there's a song on my EP called The Gap. So I was inspired by OG. So what I'm seeing at the industry so far, Ikore, we are being inspired, then we get into the game, but we don't get to research and know the ins and outs about that. Gore vanhu lava va endle yini ku ri va humelela va flope kwini va tive kwini ku ri swilo a swa ha fambi grand because recently Fish Black is back. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, no one in your Facebook.
Yeah, because I saw him in a podcast with DJ Spoon. And I saw him in another podcast before. He said he's got music out there, but I've never heard it on the street.
That means he haven't released.
He said it's out there. I think now because he's pushing solo, maybe in the jail thing, probably there's a lot of, I don't really know. I'm just assuming. Wawa.
Yeah, because obviously, akasivele abantu belikasi isapota abantu laba ngelikule.
Yeah, maybe it's popping somewhere. Wawa. So you as a new artist, I want you to look at these guys, do research about them so that tomorrow we don't find a story you saying ne ite loko yi heta ku ba podcast man manani kaya deal then they rip me off. Yeah, at least if you can go there or research so somebody when they come to you at least with a bit of background information or what you are okay because me when I was doing my intro at CJC they gave you questions before you can actually study of the course, then they will ask you a question like what is a gender. Like one. Can you answer that one for me? What is a gender?
Gender.
A genre in music. What is a genre? When we talk about genre in music, what are we talking about?
Type I mean
No problem.
piano not on my relationship.
Yeah.
That is a gender. It's a different things.
Yeah, you answered correctly. So there in my intro, people were writing like comedy, they were writing drama. They were not really wrong, but those genres they were writing, it was for film by one and TV production. It was not for music. So means in the music scene, we are there, Mara. Certain things we don't really understand them clearly that much and food to that point. So are you registered with Samro?
I'm not registered.
Why not?
Ish. Oh yeah, now you shall go now. You know something I'm saying.
Well, your points must come up because do you know what is Samro?
Yeah, I know what is summer.
Do you know what the abbreviation stand for? Samba.
I don't know.
Because Sambro, I get it as SA at the first. The SA is for South Africa. Okay? The M and what MPRO, you don't know. So you must research that thing because Sambro, it's a organization that they are dealing with the royalties for music. For one. Because they're dealing with performance royalties and other stuff. For one. So now there's Sambra. Do you know about Sambra? So Sambra, they are also doing rights for musicians, but they are specifying in the digital world. Because remember, back then, when I CD, it was something that was tangible, you could hold it. But now I've got an EP as well, but it's digital. So they are dealing with digital streams that much. You've never heard of Sampra before.
Anything.
Then
Tiva Samro, obviously,
it was
tiva na
some.
ku ri la ku humelela yini and why fanekele u register on ko.
Yeah, just talk to some bull who's
By
tell
the
them
way,
why they need to register.
on Samro, if you need to register if you are an artist on Samro, cause someone can come wherever where he comes from and take your name and start using it. So when swi vula ku ri wena se u luzekeriwile vanhu kuma ku ri wena wa blow up u ba track ya top mina ni register-re hi vito ra wena loko ya ka ti-digital ka ti-platform loko ya ra loko vanhu va kha va download-a mali a yi nge ngheni ka mina yi ta nghena ka loyi a nga register-a that's why swi ri important ku ri u ya register-a loko ri artist.
Yeah, that was Fanagama giving you his opinion in Samro. Me as DJ Mlakado, I will say to everyone who's starting out doing music right now, make sure you register with Samro. They're dealing with performance rights, royalties. They're also doing motion picture royalties, television and adverts and other stuff. Make sure you register with Sampra as well, because hey, niggas they are crying out there bakulira hayi ndimnandi ngamnandi mara atikowana next ndina track everyone atikowana next let's do the paperwork before we record anything and whatever we can do with anyone. Spanning a paperwork. That's why I'm about by don't child or talent is not enough. I register and a RISA. You know RISA again. Yeah, RISA Kiambo South Africa, Leon is RISA. What Leona is dealing with the music stuff because RISA keep on about fang barcode when you're going to have an album that is digital. I think with physical to say with digital albums, I think they are also doing the same thing. They give you that barcode. So when it's a physical copy that is timeable, then in reliable music, they are scanning that barcode. That's how they count. Or you sold platinum, gold. Risa is doing that. I'm not really sure about the digital world as much. I'm still learning about the digitalization of what and what. So far under Mfanama, how many titles do you have under your name?
How many titles?
Yeah, so release ngoma ta ingaki ende vanhu va nga tikuma kwini under vito ra wena?
Va nga tikuma ka hard disk. Loko nghena ka hard disk u ta tsala ku ri Mfana na Mama.
So hard disk is it's a website.
Yeah, it's a website.
No, I've never heard of hard disk.
Hard disk.
Yeah.
Hard disk.
Or hard like me.
Not this.
Oh, hard I know because a lot of DJs they put
Sungula
their
lapho,
mixes
lapho.
there. Yeah, it's not matter ku ri va sungula rap. I remember when we were going digital, we just want a place where we can upload our stuff. So, because back then with me, I used to upload data file host, but I think it's no more because I was trying to find my title stack like the release for my 2014, 2010, 2012, look when I reached Kela. I'm not finding anything. I think they sold that company. One. Yeah, so fair to whoever now is pushing something and want to upload something. We've got now what you call, what do we call that other one? The famous one, DistroKid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you upload there, but I'll urge everyone to push YouTube as well because what I saw with YouTube, YouTube is free. Waibona.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, Mara, you pay according to levels. Waibona. If you want your music to be played, then there are no adverts and what you pay for that subscription. So one thing I like about YouTube, YouTube doesn't delete your stuff.
Yeah.
Waibona. But with more hearts and what.
Yeah, delete.
Yeah, so now when people they are trying to track you down, some of the stuff they will never find you because
Because it how we they shut the location and stuff.
there used to be Reverb Nation. I don't know if you know Reverb Nation. I once released stuff at Reverb Nation. My stuff was being streamed in Nigeria and Queen Mara. I never got anything, but Reverb Nation is still out there. I need to send them an email and inquire. Or kufamba yini na yini, yabona? So mina loko ni sungula ku ba music sungule hi 20 from 2009. Okay, actually I started in primary from 2006 we were recording but I was not releasing. Then from 2009 that's when I knew Kasi MP3. Do you know Kasi MP3? Because music we share is I will come ma 7
hina loko hi ta sungula ku download hi tiva vo MP3 juice sweleswo leswa
webtrick.com awuyicava.
a ni tivi
There used to be webtrick.com but track source you know.
a ni nge juti vana ni tivi.
So far as Mfana Gama, what has been your success ka industry?
Industry.
Yeah.
A ni nge vulavuli swilo swa baya a ni se success nchumu mara no a ni ta ze ni fikelela cause obvious ku ri succeed a ku ri vana
So you mean loko huma la strate, you don't have groupies, you don't have somebody who's shouting your name so far?
bakona nahlangana na bona
Those are your
iyabona
fans.
ngikubona.
Capitalize on this. Those are the
Nahlangana
brand
van'wana ni
of Mfana Kama.
vativi van'wana ni vativi utwa va ku i mfana kama enhlamala ku i mani
That's
ni yi tivela
success.
vava ni
That's success. Because those people, they are buying your product. They are listening to whatever you have to win.
van'wani va lava na ti-future
Yeah, give them features. Are you charging for features
hayi
currently?
i mahala ni nge tsoni munhu a ri na nyiko wa yena i mahala future.
So when are you doing features? What do you look for features? Or if anybody can just say now on the comments, I want to feature Mfana Kama, you giving them a feature like that?
Obvious a ni ku fanekele hi sungula hi vulavula
Yeah.
ni kuma na wa yena music na mina ni n'wi sendela yena hi twa quality u kuma ku ri la yena a yi na na va recorder kona
Yeah.
phela swi ya hi quality music quality
Yeah.
without quality there is no music.
Yeah, I do understand. Yeah.
Fane hi sungula hi va na communication and fanekele hi swi tiva ku ri ha yimbelela yini a ni nge vheti ni fika studio ni fika ni yimbelela
Yeah.
u kuma ku ri yena i khale se a yi khomile beat yaleyo
Mm.
ku na vanhu van'wana phela va khale
Yeah.
u khome beat khale i khale a ri na yona u yi tsalerile wa swi twa ku ri swilo leswiwa swa famba wa ni kona
Lava ku overshine ka risimu.
se a ni bathenile u twa nga ku mina ni ta n'wi byela ku ri mfo a hi humesi track yaleyo
Yeah.
a ni ta n'wi byela straight mfo a yi delete.
So it means you've got a lot of ghost in your PC. You're not tracked up by out the releaser.
Yeah, na hava ti-track ta baya na hava leti ni nga ti release because ti-track leti ni nga na tona va ku vo ma 10 or 12.
Yeah. Also, last time when you came into my studio, when we were having the session, you came with somebody from Alex. That guy, I was talking about Amarok and what and what. So where is that guy today?
Hele sintwana liya
Yeah.
i Brian mina Ghost 101
Yeah.
ala i passionary liya i vanhu va ku obvious vanhu komi producer
So how
He
is your
passionate.
relationship with him now?
hayi a ri mnandi
Yeah.
ya cause ya fika na hi ya kaya hi file recorder nyana ngoma.
So Mara, since that they have never had something that you guys put up in.
Obvious sweswi ha bayizisa yini master fanekele hi humesa swilo leswi nga na quality for vanhu ku ri va yingisela.
I do get your point, but I'm still lost because you came to me, we recorded something, then it was unfinished because I could help with mixing and master. Why did you run away, my friend?
Ni tsutsuma
Because I'm still waiting for you guys to come. We record, we do the mix, we do the master. Because what I had in my we come to record. After we record the thing, we're gonna listen to it. We refer, then we take it to I've got boys, man. I've got niggas who are in the game already bigger than me. Then we were gonna put a listening session. They listen to whatever. Then if the mix was not okay, we're gonna give it to somebody. I mix up better than me. And then I'm there, my guy. I'm there. Work with me. I'm willing to give you a finished product. Because just now I was with Kabakana. It was when Konje Friday or Saturday. Yeah, we were with Gaba Canal. Just Peggy gave me a call. I was with Sleek, Peggy, African Papi, Bonnie B. We were all together there. We were in Gaba Canal studio. So you see, I'm there, but not there that much, but I'm there in the background. So I gave you studio time for free. I never said paid anything. You came, you record, or maybe my problem is like I tried to advise you. Didn't want me to advise you during the session.
obvious a loko wa swi tiva ku ri ku vuye ku humelela yini laha mutini obvious na nqondo ya
Because you guys, when you're recording, you like, hey, Hotman ngoma leyi, lava ku performa mundzuku amigaro. So I'm like, marava fe, this is a short notice. Record ngoma no yivo ma 12, 6 tomorrow, or a 6 later tomorrow. Faneke ba ijema migaro. Can I remember during during the session, I'm recording. You see, I'm putting my headset now. So that beat is doing what is hitting my ears. So the drum, my ear drums, I don't regret because I'm listening to the snare. I'm trying to adjust the snare. When I'm listening to the snare, I can hear the string is too much. When I'm hearing this kick, man, a kick, 808 is a hip hop kick. It's not a piano kick. I'm adjusting that. Then at the same time, you're expecting me to mix the song to be perfect or me I perform a queen amica.
Obvious wa vona ko va ku ri na vanhu va kona loko se va hi lava sweswi wa vona ende mina na leya a hi bayizisa hi xixa yiwani a hi rhandza ku tsutsumisa swilo wa vona
Yeah,
a hi nga
it's a
ri
good spirit, Mara. Wawan. We need to have preparation because what's happening? Look, umfika migaro, amaroto look ba performer. They are performing a song that they pre-recorded somewhere else. They've also made referrals. So look, batara, but is ngoma leya ku ri bata yi testa ka crowd. So that ba tiva ku ri crowd ita react njhani ka ngoma leyi. So n'wina mi record fanda. Wayibona. Ngayendeka ku ri baseline ichaka. So what's gonna happen to your name? Look, manje yi record fanda mzuku ya performing. What's gonna happen to your confidence? Look, wa perform abantu balahlela amabhodlela like
obvious moya wu ta ya hansi spirit xi ta va hansi just imagine va ku lahlela hi thini mfumo thini swa
So
vava
you see, you need to have preparation for you guys or you're doing. So when you can record something, then tomorrow you're going to perform it. I'm saying it can happen. It can happen because you can just put preset and what and what. Because what happened at the end of that thing, I gave you advice on there and there, but from there I never saw you again till today. It's the only day I'm seeing you after you flip the recording session.
swi tele swilo ku humelela swilo swo tala laha misaveni a mara ni mutalaka mara ni serious a swi tele swilo phela loko ni ri so wa vona loko ni ri so
Yeah.
fanekele ni zulazula yi apatwini
Yeah.
music obvious ni nga wo bane
Yeah.
mara ka music swi teka nkarhi ku ri popa
Oh, I know that. I know that.
so sometimes fanekele u humanyana hi ya kahle ya lava pitch job hi loko ya ha ni yiva ya a ku yiva obvious swilo swa simple mara no a ni yivi leto phanda ne
Yeah.
tona ta hanya simple life mara no hina hi vanhu vo hansi
Yeah, I can you want to have your name. Surely that like I mean push partner man.
mara no
Mara, take me back to that conversation. When you left my studio and you worked, what was the conversation? So aknabo late lovela apply. Hotman wipe I say war tryela that man.
swi nga ri kona
What was take me to the conversation?
obvious swi vuye swi ala liya ntwana ya mina na yona yi vuye yi chifta fanekele yi ya tshama rustenburg mara no sweswi vuyilwa ni ku
Ukon.
na mina a ni ku wa swi tiva a va swi tivi lava nga langutisela obvious ku vuye ku va na funeral laha kaya nondo wa nikuma oledi ri vuye race ya fika nonda yi nga ha ri kona ka leswa music and stuff a ni lava moya endleke na ku ri mina ni
Yeah, because you know, I did ask you for why Udibitana Mfanagama. So probably according to me, I thought it was because your mom passed on and what, and maybe Mama Wena Abakitana in a certain way. That's why you decided to go to Mfanagama. Mara, you answered different.
naswona swa nghenelela ko va ku ra wu nge vuli hinkwaswo ni ku
Ah.
obvious ni ve mfana cause ni n'wana mhani
Was me, my aunt calls me Muntuza, even these days. Wawona Muntuza. And we've got our Muntuza in our street. When they are calling her, I'm like, Mara, this is my name. And she doesn't know Kura Muntuza. Was Avantangisa. So and then now I didn't take that name Muntuza and I just left it like that. Because okay, this is Muntuza is my aunt's name. So Ribitana and Ariwani, I'm comfortable together. So with you, Mfanama, when you were going public on Mfanama, I thought the story behind that name it would be my mom used to say, hey Mfanawa, my mom used to say, hey Mfanagama, only to find out it was Mpuras. So which line do you remember from Mpura Mpura? The one that touched you too much? Yeah, I agree. You are his brain, man.
ku na track lera ra ku ri ni ncoliscolisa
Yeah.
uyazi la ngiphuma khona wadwa ana ha ri tivi track record ra khale wa vona
Ah,
phela
I'm
ku ri
trying to
khale se
bengicela ukuqolisa la
la
ngibuya
ya la ngibuya khona
cishe
ngamithisa
ngamithisa
ya track leri liyayi
mara bo bana bonomathemba bafike bangivimba.
ya ra lero ya
Hayi
Ah,
uthisher.
ya
Yeah, mara he wrote a dope verse there.
ya la liyayivesi
Yeah, because I think he was with Boma Police on that feature.
ya a va ri
Yeah.
kona a va ri mi a va
I say,
tele
la ngiphuma khona cela mayakaya. Isiphithiphithi nabo makishini ngapha cela bonomavala.
wa vona
I think it's that song again. Cishe bangivimba. Yeah, because
yona
it was
leyo la
big.
ngiphuma khona ngicishe ngamithisa
Pom, 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 pom. I still hear the beat, man.
that's how tiva
Abonomala
ti-lyrics
ngabacishe bangivimba. So,
yona leyo
yeah. So how many kids do you have so far?
a mina na hava n'wana
Yeah.
vona a va tlanga mara ni vana va laveki sweswi
Yeah. Let's pamulisa sudubula umdoko.
hayi a yi ku ta sidovuli ya n'wi thola obvious ku na gele mara no tani nga swi vulavula a yi humile a yi humile hayi vo gele lavawani va nga ku vavisa ngopfu
Oh, you were heard before.
hayi ku ri ni hetiwile wa vona
Yeah.
so
you've
jole na
never-
gela
Yeah, I'm listening.
a va start a susa khwiri
Mm.
na jola na n'wana nga ku yi badi same thing hayi
Va humese kwihi?
Aye.
So wena u ba isidumu ntsena ka catalogue ya wena. Nkosi ta wena i isidumu hinkwawo.
mara no vanhu va kona va ndla swilo va nga ni byelanga loko a va lo ni byela
But so before the ladies they abort your children, they communicate with you or you find out after the abortion has been done.
loko obvious a ha ku sungula u ta ni byela
So when they tell you kuramfa nakama, twana haura yinza, what do you say to them?
a va vuli ku ri ntwana wa gauke ya yintshwa wo found out a ku ri se yi humesiwile n'wana
Oh,
i
they
rini
communicate with you
Yeah.
after the termination.
se
Oh, so but do you want a child?
ya na n'wi lava loko se life yi ri so
Oh, you don't want the child now. You want the child in the
mara
future.
no loko ku ri fikile u fikile ni ta
Yeah.
a ni nge tsutsumi ni fanekele ni sapota
Mara, you know, South Africa, a lot of boys they are complaining about Baji. You've never been in a situation ya Baji.
hayi a ni tlangi ku vava baji a ni hayi loko ni ze ni twa va ku one nil a ni u tshama u vona bolo ro ka mani ri sungula hi
Yeah,
You want
remember, there's a 1-0, there's Baji. 1-0 is when you find a person with
a
a
ri na
child.
n'wana ya
Yeah, Mara, you find a person, hana n'wana, lo wena a wu na n'wana. So ni two anina vana. Then it happens, ava pregnant. But you are not the one who impregnated the person. She was impregnated by somebody, but she comes and claim Korene.
n'wana wa wena
Yeah, you've never been in such a situation.
hayi a ndzi se tshama a ndzi se tshama ni hlangana na swona
So if you can encounter that situation, how do you think you can handle that?
if I don't know obvious I have to raise the child if I don't know
So let's say now a
But-
lady is coming to your house now, it's like, hey, mfana kama, kinale mfana kama ka hina." How will you react in that situation?
obvious I will be ni ta chuha
Yeah.
it's a normal thing fanekele u chuha nyana ku ri se ni ta va na n'wana and stuff
Yeah.
i swilo leswi swi taka
So you wouldn't maybe try because they do blood tests before the baby is born now. I heard it's a new thing. I was checking it on the net.
even me too I heard that this thing ya ku ri u teka u endla DNA test before n'wana a tswariwa
Yeah.
it's dangerous
Possible.
It's
Yeah, it's dangerous.
just imagine ni endla swilo leswi u kuma ku ri vhele n'wana i wa mina a nga survive or ku humelela something
So according to you, you'll wait for the child to be born.
yeah
Then you go and do the paternity. So what type of a father are you going to be if it can find out or after the paternity leave? Or be born on what type of a father are you going to be?
um EG, tandla EG wena.
Utlwa motho wa fetsa ya uthi e batla ho etsa example ka I'm asking him a question.
I can be a responsible. Swona swa na
Ah,
xilungu se xa hindzi.
he's going to be a responsible father.
Ya, ni va munhu wa kahle for n'wana wa mina no kurisa hayi ku ri ni baleka.
Yeah,
Ya, fanekele u kurisa n'wana wa wena u yimela loko u nge
yeah.
loko a fikile u fikile. N'wana a nga tivi nchumu.
Aware.
Hambi no lwa na oledi ra yena hi hambana n'wana wa mina i n'wana wa mina a fanekele ni n'wi kurisa mara no va ri action speaker louder than words sweswi mi nga va mi nga ni tshembi loko mi vulavula hi marito mara no
You know, dogs, baby mamas, they're heady. You're gonna be able to handle that.
I will try everything will try.
Because baby mama tak lava baby power, tak lava baby oil, tak lava baby oil. And as much as you are saying you are unemployed, do you think you'll be able to handle that?
I am unemployed now for now not forever. It's not forever thing.
Yeah.
Just
So
for now.
You
It's a
think
party
you're gonna
thing.
be able?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So obviously we've been in the podcast, we've been pushing. Make sure you like and you subscribe. The name of the page is called Pananani DG. So the people that side they know you as a performer and they've never heard you performing anything. Can you just give them something?
Ni nga va siya na tilayininyana or
Give them that,
four.
give them that, yeah. Because I'm looking there.
Bathi inkosi inkulu seyivulile amagate awuphasi le gate awuvele nibe right tilayininyana or mi lava tin'wanyana
Give them, yo, we
na swi
still
vona
have
ku
time.
letala ku lophana abantwana va lophaka ku biwa xilala hinkwenu hi fasile a no ku vhele hi spendile brakoto yi hlayisile mali se yi dyiwile lowu mntwana ya n'wi hlanyeso ya n'wi rivesa a n'wi xotanga manamba hi 9 wesisi tu yi xotanga manamba hi 9
So where did you find the first number, though? Tell the audience where did you
Obvious.
find the first number? Because my first number can be 27. How did you assume 27 is 0, though?
bheka obvious first number angithi ngishotanga manamba hi 9
Yeah,
amanamba ayi 10
yeah.
first number is 0 senginayo izero
So they did not change. What about 27? 27 is 0.
hayi angithi obvious it's 07
Yeah, I can remember there's 27. Then there's no 0, there's other number.
obvious makangigama namba ngeke ayiba athi
27.
+27
It's gonna
what,
start
what,
at
with
at least she's
zero.
gonna start at 0.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mfanagama already have 0. So you can just put on the comments the other numbers, then Mfanagama.
Yeah.
So I heard on those lines you were talking about Zodlala Ngemali. That's what you were saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was listening together with our audience.
Obvious yazi enkwarini kwamele ispo obvious uma uye enkwarini kwamele ubone
So to a lady there who's looking there, then it happens maybe she send us a comment. So you are saying to her, uzodlala ngemali or kanjani?
mayikhona imali ngizodlala ngayo
Mayengekho.
mayengekho ayikho kwamele sivuke sopha
I do understand. So relationship wise, you are looking to find a person who's working or a person who's unemployed since you are unemployed as well. What are you looking at?
by the way for now I can say even she's not anukuloko angetshami ntsena
Yeah.
because when we are together
Oh, so even a self-employed person is cool.
yeah because when we are together we are a team
Yeah.
we have to hustle
Yeah.
because sometimes mphando awuhlanganise every day amphando
Yeah.
loko ri mjini sometimes uyakokwa sometimes
Yeah.
so loko se mi kota ku hlanganisa mi ri tuna loko mi fika ndlwini mi fika mi veka something mi ri tuna or why one loko a fika veka something life ya mahlweni
Yeah.
tana ku ri na vuya n'wana vanhu ni n'wi tshamisa kaya u khome ti-degree
Check it out. Recently record.
n'wana vanhu u khome ti-degree ni n'wi tshamisa hansi cause
Yeah.
mina ni n'wanuna a ni ku obvious hi na majita hi na
Okay.
hi na
Yeah, you
mentality
can come up. Come up. Let the audience see you.
Yeah,
Don't
you
be
want me to?
shy.
You want me to come
Just come up, don't worry, man.
What are
This is the first episode. We've got
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about? I'm the videographer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell them, what are we using to shoot there?
We are using just a phone. It's an A5. It's a Samsung.
Yeah,
But
for
then we're making means.
yeah.
Doesn't matter that like we have to use like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
We're using
yeah.
whatever that we have.
Yeah.
So for whoever who's looking there, maybe they wanna put something, they wanna put an ad. What can you say to them since we are using a phone to record this podcast?
You know what you can just do, man? You can just assist us with like quality also. The way you were saying that we're using quality. Also like visuals.
Yeah,
They need quality.
yeah.
You know what I mean? For us to just take things out there like
As
in
I
a
see, we're
nice
using
way.
a speaker lights
You
as
see,
a lights.
we need a whole lot of stuff.
So we're needing
Mara, okay.
you can tell them what we need.
Yeah.
Let's summarize
Okay,
what we need.
we need a whole lot of stuff, ne?
Yeah.
But then we're still going to like just service you guys with like what we can.
Yeah, we work
Yeah.
with what we can.
Yeah, so I believe that we will grow, and then when like people are engaging to our like
Yeah.
our like.
So if you've got a camera at home, it's not being used,
yeah, like it's not a
or
problem
maybe
for
you're a
you guys to
previous
see pictures.
photographer from MultiChoice or SABC, you've got a camera, you can sell it to us. If possible, you can just donate to us.
Donate.
Yeah, we'll make use of that camera. If you've got a light, you can produce. Then we'll make use of that lights. Any resource that you can. Make sure you subscribe and like. The name of our page is Fananani DJ. Yeah, shout out to Vince. Shout out to Vince.
So
Yeah,
after
yeah.
this episode, we're gonna have a lot of episodes, regardless of whatever that we have. Like, we're
Yeah,
just gonna
and
be
he was
fun.
not paid for his technical videographer. He came here voluntarily because we're studying a culture. Podcast is a culture these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't really see us just sleeping the whole day. Then we're gonna come out and we cry like there's no jobs, there's no opportunities, there's nothing to do. Because a lot of niggas they're committing suicide. You know that?
Yeah, I know. I have heard. Yeah, I know. A lot of people they are busy out there. If they don't have anything, if they don't have anything, and this nowadays girls demand a lot.
Yeah.
They need money.
But
They need,
niggas they must not feel pressure.
they need fancy things.
Niggas they must not feel pressure. Let's put it out there. Minga
Yeah.
feel pressure, bafana, boys.
Because the same thing, the same sharo.
Loko hava mali u
Oh,
hava.
yeah.
Yabona loko u ri na yona una
Na
yona.
I saw,
Wayibona?
I saw.
So nika loko unako ma u nga nako awuna
Yeah.
i straight wabona. So
Ayizona.
Oscar kuna le juvanyana
So ba tlo spenda o tswa ko ntlong o dira dilo tse di bad ko bathong o tshwara poa
a
ai
e
spane jwalo.
bereke a e bereke.
Yeah.
Ya ha ona le nyoko ya suteti ba ya suteti le tshele metsi le nwe suteti wena le motho ao ni to takala ni nga sibe na tides so ngo baka pressure my out arani mnandi ni go pusha dzitenda ni go pusha mini ni chikono pusha moyet pushing
Yeah.
chikono pusha liquid fruit i pushing
Pushing. Yeah.
marara ni sakoni ntwana wabana love doesn't cost a thing. There's a movie that we have back then as the 2000s. It's called Love Doesn't Cost a Thing. Yeah, check out that movie in the
It's
Konobono.
a Nga movie. Yeah, you learn a lot there. Love doesn't cost a thing. Ngoba se uyabona vele labantwana bamanje la ekhasi abanye vele bayithandela imali mara no if umuntu uyakuthanda uzohlala nawe angeke avale.
You remember Brown Day? She said what? Sudlala sithandana nawe.
Yeah.
Njalo nje uyisithandwa sami.
Yeah, like
Sonela
that.
ngokushayeke sivumvum. Bafethu we in Soweto Chawero Fananani, same kasi as Cyril Ramaphosa, same kasi as Athaba Fukati 999. Thank you for the drink. Housing also used to stay this side. Yeah, at Shawela. So the Kasila Makazi, we've got Nkuna, Mr. Mike Nkuna. I'm not sure if his name is Nkuna.
Yeah, it's
It's
cool.
Nkuna. Yeah, we've got Mike Nkuna.
The owner of Elimi Mall.
Yeah, Elim Mall, Gianni Mall, it's him. Elim Mall is him. This side of Soweto, it's got Javulani Mall. It's got Protea Gardens. It's got Protea Mall. How I heard of this stuff is when there was the riot this side of Soweto when they were terrorizing malls and what. That's when,
That time,
yeah, that's when he spoke up. Or he's got,
looting,
yeah,
looting stuff.
looting of the mall. That's when he came up that he has shares in Jabulani Mall, Protea Gardens Mall, Protea Glen Mall. But he was angry though at Javulan Mall because Javulan Mall is next to the police station. And he was like, how can they loot the mall while it's next to the police station? But it's a story of the other day. We are in the same cars. We are one same cars of Masana Records. There's a lot of artists from Venda coming here in Shawero to Davik there in Masana Records. Shout out to DJ Davik. I know he has done a lot in the game. He has a lot of Satma awards in his studio. So one,
Yeah.
I know he produced Bo Mbulani Ramagweja and the likes. Yeah, you can tell other artists
ti
that
kona ti-track leti ni tivaka vula leyi ya hiya ne
Mm.
a wu thiliwa ya Masana Records
Yeah,
na vo Ramsey vo Prefix ku na track leti ni nga zi ni titwa nga ku va ti
yeah, Killer G, yeah.
vanhu va baya va fika
Yeah, he contributed to Van Rap. Yeah, he contributed a lot. I saw a lot of niggas coming this side.
yeah, cause he has worked too much. He has pushed a lot of niggas at Venda there. Even here, he's still pushing.
Yeah, he's an old G.
Yeah, kuna the young niggas.
Because now since I know him, he's pushing music production. I never saw him at ShopRite being a merchandiser or doing whatever. So it shows with this music thing, it works. Since I know him, even to if you can go to his studio and I will find him producing something. So the music works, guys. The music is there. Or if it's not for you, it's not for you. If it's for you, it's for you. Because since I knew Tavik, I never saw him working anywhere. I just see him there in the studio recording albums. And he's got a lot of Sadma hours to prove there. Because he used to record also Venda Boy Poet. You know Venda Boy Poet?
Yeah, I know you.
Yeah, he's acting now on Queen Mujaji. There's I don't know if it's a movie or a series. Mara is featured there because he's a poet.
It's been long not watching Queen What.
Yeah, it's there. If you can go and check it out, Queen
It's a new
Mujaji.
series, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not really sure about the details, Mara. My Wi-Fi it's a bit down. I was gonna Google, but it's there. I don't know if it's a series or a movie. Mara is talking about Queen Mujaji.
From Zanin,
Yeah,
where my mother comes from.
yeah, but now you see, particularly if you can see, we are in October. Now. September we had a bit of rain, but it's not the rainfall that can certify us. Because I used to do geography back in school.
Yeah.
So I think now we are in the, because there's there's El Nino in geography. So there's El Nino, I'm not really sure, you'll correct me, a period with little or no rain. I don't remember if it's El Nino or El Nino. Then El Nino, it's a period of heavy rains and overflowing of floods.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been. I've been in school for quite a while.
It's
I
been
think
long.
yeah, I did my matric back in 2013, but academically, I was supposed to be doing my matric in 2012. So in 2011, I feel
A lot of things was
not really that much. What happened in 2011 when I got to fill my matric? Yeah, love of money made it. I was too much into gambling. I was playing a lot of dice. Yeah, one. So I never read all my 2011, never read anything. So I felt team one. I felt team two. I felt team three. With team four, I remember I was playing the dice this side of Chawero next to Mambo Primary School. Another guy came and asked me, "Hey, Munna, I heard you are writing geography tomorrow." My response was, I'm not going to make work.
It's an easy thing.
Because when I'm going to make work, check a map. Richiaka ingwe paper, I know I'm going to write about informal sector. Na informal sector, I'm going to write about nuclear situation and outburst situation. That settlement used to be called people with their needs. Because geography, there's the rock sections
Yeah.
where they spoke about the study of rocks and what and what. So I never used to study that thing. I went to people and their needs. Simple reason because I'm a person. I wanted to know what do people need and what are their needs. So I read about urban and rural depopulation. Where on?
Obviously, yeah. Mara geography is simple, don't make work. Yeah. But theory, yes, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah.
Because there they used to talk about a lot of people they deport from Limpopo,
Go to Gauteng.
from what did they call New what man? This side of Cape Town before Cape Town, Northwest.
Yeah.
It's not Northwest, man. Northwest is the side of Potchefstroom. Even people from Northwest after their matric they come this side. Eastern Cape, yeah. Eastern Cape. A lot of people they come from Eastern Cape. They come from Joburg after their matric. They are looking for an opportunity. KZN, we have them. Limpopo, Northwest, Eastern Cape, Northern Cape, all over the province.
Obviously, it's because of that side. There's lack of water.
Yeah,
Even schools are far.
yeah,
Clinics, things like that. Where there's no park. If you want to go to the
yeah.
park, you have to go
There
to
are some places where they have parks, Mara. Was the
it's a resort.
yeah, Mara.
You have to pay for that.
To go in. It's not like our park here
Like
where
us,
you can
yeah,
just go and chill.
yeah.
And then you saw people this side, they are really playing with those resources. Because parks never, in this park here, our park, then this, the recent one, Cyril
Shawela
Ramaphosa
Park.
Park next to Green Chair. Park, in that park, cars never used to park inside. But I
Now
see
they go.
what's happening there.
A lot of things is happening there by that time.
So people, they are vandalizing our park there.
Yeah, because they need money.
Mara, why do
Especially
you think people are vandalizing our park there?
drugs.
So the drug dealers, they are vandalizing our
No
park.
drug dealers.
Who's
People
vandalizing
who
our
smoke, drugs.
Yeah.
People who take drugs. They vandalize those things and take it to scrap and sell it where they get cash.
Yeah, because that one I see the parakeets that were there. Some of them they are missing. So means the people who are smoking they are removing those things.
Yeah, they are the ones who vandalize every. They don't want to see a.
But no, with those ones that they have cars, because there's a parking next to you see where the Muko is pushing a car wash. That's parking, and that side of Ntanta's shops, there's parking where there's I forgot whose guy's Matwari. I think he has a car wash also there. Then there's another side of the saloon there. Because that's
There's
parking that
three-
was
there-
provided. Three parking
yeah,
spaces. Maran, recently what I see inside the park when you are trying to walk in the walking through, you find cars parking inside the park. What do you think is going there?
Obvious, those people they love show off. You know, black people, we love show off.
So when they are coming inside, they are showing off to the people. What are they gaining?
To the girls,
What are they gaining? Because once their vehicles they are moving on top of the grass, they are finishing our grass. I've got two kids. They go there and play. The next thing there is gonna be just soil. They will never be grass. So when they are playing there, they're gonna easily get hurt. Because when they are playing with those matches that they are provided, when they fall on top of the grass, the damage between the original soil and the grass is different.
grass is soft.
Yeah, so you see, with soil is much worse. You can find stones, bottles that they've been thrown out, they can be easily exposed. Because I do see there have been gigs that have been hosted that side,
They even go inside the park, drink, throw bottles, but there's dustbins there.
and they've also broken trees there.
You know, people, even kids,
Yeah,
they play there by those trees, swinging.
so means maybe the problem is the education. City parks, Joburg City parks has never really gave the wanted education.
Yeah. There's no education cause. E.g., when I was at school,
Yeah,
I used to stay at the back.
yeah.
They will teach those ones who are there.
So when
on
you're in the
front.
back, you can't hear anything.
You can hear, but teachers focus. It's on those who are there.
But also, what did you come out of the back and came in front? Will you just remain in the back,
I went and stayed.
in the front?
Yeah, but they said I'm corrupt. What? must go back where you stay.
I'm looking at the time now. We've got a bit of 59 minutes and 24 minutes. We are approaching an hour with this episode. So, what do you think Joburg City Zoo can do to save our park? Because we deal with that park. Because before there was a park, it was just as ganga. People were throwing away pampers and whatever. This side, the Kunzi guys were getting the chance to hit us. Now we thank Joburg Zoo because they use that Chukuda land to create a park. But now we need them to sustain the park. The park must stay there up until even me, I die, even my kids and my grandkids and so forth, because it has preserved a lot of things. But in terms of maintenance, what can you ask Joburg Zoo or Joburg Parks to do there, or what, to make sure that that park can sustain for centuries?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah,
Because we can do everything and put
Mara, you can
securities.
give, yeah. That's what I want you to say. Give those suggestions because
They have
we don't
to
know
give-
who's looking. Maybe they are looking. At least they will know what they can do to save. I think they are looking for suggestions because if you go to their offices in Bramfontein, they've got a suggesting box. So they also pleading to the community. What can we do to help our boy?
By the way, those people are trying,
Yeah,
but us, we are avoiding.
yeah,
You know why I'm saying we are avoiding? Go to Johannesburg.
Hmm.
There are parks there.
yeah,
And those parks, it's been long, they have been there.
yeah,
And they are still fine.
yeah.
When you come here at Lokshin, you know, we like vandalizing things and stuff. They
Yeah.
try those people. It's not like they
Mara,
don't.
man, why don't we have a loo? This park of us doesn't have a toilet, but if you can compare it to Central Park, Central Park has a 6'9". Why us we don't have a 6'9", man? Johannesburg
They-
Park, man.
It's not Johannesburg Park.
Who,
They
who's
will come to you.
responsible?
They will come to you and
Mm.
they give you tender, and you will say with your business partners that this tender will cost us.
So you blaming
This much,
the
this
tender
much.
guys, the people
Yeah.
who got the tenders, they're the one who never put in the toilets there.
Yes, I'm blaming them because this park was opened before.
So to whoever got the 10 to build Cyril Ramaphosa Park next to Green Church, the one who got a 10 to build Awera Park. We've got a lot of parks, El Sindidik Park, we've got a park in Tubulo. We are speaking about Chawero, yeah, the home place for the president. Brothers, you know what to do. We need a loo in our toilets because we are hosting stuff there in the water toilet, but now we can't go big and then we can't go till late because we don't have the loo. If yeah, you
And
got
on
the
this
budget, you got the money, we are happy that you build it, but we need toilets in our park. Take us serious. Because if we are there in our gig, each year have an EP, it's out there. I want to go and do a launch in a community park. So in that launch, it can't be a one-man show. I'm gonna feature Mfanaga man, or maybe it can happen that show can cost 5 hours. People they can't take 5 hours without going to yeah, make the right thing. Go and build us toilets there. We need those toilets in our parks so that it can help us to push our things. Or what?
And it's not safe for kids because there's that pipe for storage.
Yeah, it's always busting. I
Busting and
noticed.
kids place there, and it's a risky thing. It's not a good thing and stuff. Because a lot of people they will get sick.
And I think the city of Joburg, they will get the message.
Yeah, I think
They
so.
might not watch this podcast, Mara. Some will send this podcast to them or they will take them to this content. Then they fix our park. We've got nothing against Joburg parks or whatever. We are just addressing our issues as citizens of South Africa who are there in that park. We are here. That park is for us. I also chill there and take pictures. I also take my kids, Bazwinke and whatever. So otherwise, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Faragama, our child,
Tanko. Libe munati le rena re tla ba munati. Yeah, ya cancer.
Laga Churu,
Le follow wa kwala.
subscribe and like.